Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jace, Johnny after complete evolution. Another video, another day. You know how people say, another day, another dollar. Another day, another video. Okay, guys, I need your perspective on something, though, really. Right now, I'm munching on some bananas right now, Cliff Bars. I'm about to head to the gym in like 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video early, because I want to get like most of my stuff done out the way as fast as I can. So, and also work on my taxes too. I gotta work on my taxes, so work on my taxes while the video's uploading. Now, lately I've been experiencing this kind of thing where it's like a trend where, you know how when they say, you know, find people, when you gotta go and you have a path that you're pursuing in life, you really have to find a good amount of people who can help elevate you to that path, or help you stay on that path, or take you to walk with you on that journey and be there to guide you and help you out sometimes. And I'm starting to understand that, because I know it's true, because I experienced that before about having good friends and bad friends, and meeting good people and bad people. Now, this happened a couple times before. Actually, I guess 3 times, all the people that I met. Now, as you know, before I said I met a couple people when it comes to working out in the gym. Because when I initially first started working out, I'm like, you know what? There's no way I'm probably going to really be consistent with this unless I find somebody. Well, I can be consistent with it, but probably not put my best foot forward, my 100% effort into it, unless I really am dedicated to this, or I have somebody who is dedicated to it. Because one thing I would like to say, when it comes to weight training, I'm not sure if I said this before, it's kind of really boring to me, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, I do it because I know it benefits you, and there's a lot of things in life that just probably gonna be boring to you that you may not like. But that's why I notice why when you go to the gym, there's a lot of people that likes listening to music, some for tempo, some to get pumped, but also sometimes it makes time go by faster for them, you know. And one of my friends that work at a gym, he was telling me the only reason why weight training is not boring for him is because he has music blasting in his ear while he's working out. And I'm not sure if I said this before as well, but when I'm working out, I don't listen to music at all. I don't take no pre-workout, I don't do nothing to really pump myself up. Sometimes, if I'm like when you saw me in other videos with my headphones on walking in the park, for like first 10-15 minutes, I may be either listening to a podcast, MFCEO, or maybe some songs that I haven't heard in a while that pump me up, and during just warm-ups, you know, stretching and warm my body up. It's the only time I usually listen to music. I stopped listening to music because the thing I learned from David Goggins, you can search him up. I talked about him before. Excuse me. In one of my past videos. And he was just talking about how some people use music to motivate them. But he says there'll be certain parts in life where you don't have that music to motivate you, where you have to really dig down deep and go through the inner will, you know? And also, I just like really focus, honing in, and consciously being aware of the voices in my head when I'm working out. So when they're telling me to stop, or you push too much, or that this is enough, this is your max, or you can't do no more, I just like going to battle with those voices in my head and overcoming them, and keep pushing myself to another level. Now, saying all that, it's hard because now, okay, I've become to a point where the guys I met, they're pretty cool guys, they're genuine guys, and they're also dedicated to their craft. One is more in calisthenics, and 2 of them are more in weight training. But however, I feel like it's like when every time I'm ready to put my first foot forward, or really dive into something, go ahead in first, I feel like I'll probably be the only one that's really committed to it, you know? Or if, for example, if we would make a time to show up or work out together, and I'll be the one that goes there like an hour early, 30 minutes early, and sometimes I might get stood up, or something happens where they just don't wake up enough early on time, or I don't know, something with jobs. Which, I understand with jobs, it's understandable, you know. You can't honestly have the same feeling like you really don't have no control over your time consistently. So I want to get that part of my life fixed out right now. But what I'm saying is like, but sometimes it can be things where it's just like it's under your control. It's like just a decision based. You know what I mean? And it comes to the point where it's like, I know regardless if I'm with somebody or not, I'm going to work out. I'm going to try to really push myself and do it because I made that habit and that identity with myself, and I had some goals on my mind that I really want to accomplish and achieve. But however, I feel like right now I'm really trying to build that social circle, that social circle, and find a group of guys, just a group of people, not just guys, gals, a group of people who really are genuine about, you know, growth, and who can not only help me on my journey, but I can help them on their journey as well. But you really don't really know if somebody's really serious about their journey because of the decisions that they make or the things that they do. And when I'm saying this is not from a judgmental level. It's like I understand. It's like that's why I'm really trying to come here like in a questioning format, like from your perspective, because it's like I understand like it's not going to be easy. It's not hard. Everybody has priorities, or everybody just has certain things in life they got to fix, certain habits, certain maybe bad habits that they got to handle and get out of their system. There's certain things that they got to work on themselves. Like I'm working on myself, so it's like certain things that come up. It's like I come from a standpoint of like, yeah, I understand because there's something that I need to work on that I'm slipping up on. So if you slip up on here, it's okay. But like, where is it like when you cross the line where it's like, okay, man, if I'm the only one committed to this and you're not keeping your word, it's like when you're breaking your word, it's like, can you really be like, you know what, blame it on, okay, well, he's just working on himself, or he just has stuff in his life that he has to overcome or, you know, grow out of, you know what I mean? It's like, when does your word should be held to a higher standard, you know what I mean? Because usually the stuff that I feel like I sabotage myself on is usually sabotaging myself, not really anybody else. You know what I mean? But I think that's where I came with weight training when I stopped, because I slowly started depending on somebody to be there. So when I work out and nobody's not there, it's like it's a buzzkill. My whole vibe just gets down, and then I gotta really think of what I'm gonna do, because usually I don't prepare my workouts. I usually work out with somebody else who's really a fanatic, and I just work out with him pretty much. And he shows me techniques or whatnot. Same thing with the calisthenics guy I met. And it's like, even though, like I said, lately I've been going to Stanex app to really do my workouts, but it's like if I was with him, I'd just do what he's doing, you know what I mean? Because he's already at a certain level of where I want to be at, you know, at least the beginning phases of where I want to be at. And it kind of gets to the point where it's like, okay, you say you're going to come this day, and then something else happened, and this day something else happened, and then this day, or this time it's in your control, but it still doesn't happen. And it's like, okay, well, what does that really say about you, like as a person and your word? Now, there's times where I haven't kept my word too as well, like a few years in the past. But now it's come to a point, like I said, not perfect. I'm still on my journey. But it's like everything I'm doing is usually more sabotaging myself. If anybody else is involved, I'm usually not really doing anything stupid or messing up or trying to sabotage anything that that may impact somebody else at the moment, like directly, you know what I mean? For that reason. And I'm just like lost right now, because now it's like, okay, I have like a whole mental shift where it's like, okay, you know what? If I'm going to get to where I want to go, if I'm going to reach this goal or do what I got to do, it's going to be on me. You know what I mean? And it's solely on me. And I can't depend on nobody for that, you know? And sometimes it's like, and I'm the type of guy who I'm not going to really be like, show like I'm pissed at you or I'm mad at you or like make you try to judge you. I'm just going to be like, you know what? Before I'm like, man, it's cool, man. Let's continue. And that I figure out later on is like, the way you allow people to treat you once or twice is the way they're going to continue treating you, or the way they're going to continue seeing you. So if you got like somebody stood you up at like just something that you plan on doing more than once or more than twice, but you just like ignore it like it never happened, then they're going to continue to do that to you. You know what I mean? And that's something that I'm really working on, trying to figure out, is like, when is enough? So that's pretty much basically it for this video. Just need like perspective, kind of vent to you guys as well. It's like, I don't know, it's like I really want to build that circle, you know, that group of people, you know what I'm saying, that could have a positive impact on my life, and me having a positive impact on their life as well, you know. but like it's just kind of like it's different. You know what I mean? It's not as simple as it may seem, because maybe I'm not attracting the right people, or maybe it's just like a work in progress to build me up, and then slowly I'll attract the right people. And like I said, these guys, they're like, one of them, he's like, we have the same mindset, like how our life wants to be. The same certain things that we do. It's just we do have very, very contrasting perspectives and contrasting ideas of how to do things. You know what I mean? We have the same end goal in mind. You know what I'm saying? The same mindset, but it's like the things that we do to achieve it is very off. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what? I've come to a point in time where it's like, if you see my videos and you don't see nobody else in the video no more, it's not because that person stopped coming. I may still come in contact with that person, but it's like, you know what? I already got to refocus myself. Maybe it's just life and God just saying, like, you know what? The only way you're going to really achieve these things is when you focus on yourself. You know what I mean? When you go dependent. And then you meet people, you attract people as you become that person. You attract who you are. So I'm guessing I got to build myself up first before I can attract those certain amount of people that I want. You know what I mean? In my life. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen for now on, I think, for the meantime. Still have their numbers, still might chit chat or whatever and talk to them and hang out with them. But it's like, I got to refocus my mind and my energy about, okay, what can I do that's in the best interest of me, and how can I solve this problem dependently and not depending on somebody. Independently, but not depending on somebody. You know? And you guys let me know your suggestions, like how would you attack this if you ever faced this thing before, where it's like you may have a friend or somebody that you're trying to build a friendship with, and you may, in the beginning, you may think or seeing they show certain actions, but then you start seeing later on they're showing certain actions and attributes that maybe rub you the wrong way. Like, you know what? Maybe this is not right for me. Maybe it might just be like acquaintance, you know, forever, or associates. So we'll see. This is Jace. Remember, we are who we are. Just evolve. Upload this video. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing, amazing day, and see you tomorrow.